Hello, good friends, and welcome to Kelly's Wordy Reactions. I want to thank you for stopping by today. If you would, please hit the thumbs up and like the video as you come in. Also, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I am so happy you decided to stop by. Please feel free to hop into the comments as this is not a live if you would like to. And if not, that's fine too. I will still feel and very much appreciate your presence. All right, so first of all, let's just go ahead and shout out to Phone Calls from Prison to the Beat, right? So I want to shout out to Phone Calls from Prison YouTube channel. They release the jail calls, the jail video visits as well. And also recently, they have provided Nesto's text and email messages to us. So you want to listen to Phone Calls from Prison because you can listen to them without interruption. You can listen to all of the jail calls and you can look at the video visits without any commentary at all. And also join their membership and or their Patreon to gain access to the text messages. All right. Today, I would love it if you would listen to me read some of the jail text exchange between Nesto and Sonya during the time of and leading up to their media blitz on Bible Ladies YouTube channel. All right, so they're going to talk about that, and we're just going to go a little bit before that happened and get the exchange between them during that time. And I didn't even read it all, but I saw some stuff that was really, really interesting. So I want to get into that. All right. So as always, I hope everything is going well for you, and I hope everyone is doing well. If not, then I pray that all is becoming well with you and all that is important to you in the shortest amount of time possible. The next thing we have is a great big shout out and happy birthday to all of my Leos. Hey, Leos, happy birthday season. I know it's Leo season. I know it's been Leo season for a little minute, but it's going to be Leo season for another while. So we got plenty of time for Leo season. If I missed your birthday, happy belated birthday. I am so sorry that I was not on the channel on the day to celebrate your birthday with you. But anyway, yeah, happy birthday to all of my Leos. Now, so, my birthday song that I created, it's under construction. And I wish that I had it, and I wish that I could just wait until it's fully professionally produced. But I played the song for the cancers, and I'm going to play it for you as well. So just know that I'm hoping to get my updated, remixed, very professional version of the birthday season song quickly. In the very near future, I'm hoping to have it. But since I don't, I'm not going to hold y'all. I'm going to still play you the birthday season song as I have it. So without further ado, happy birthday, Leos. It's your birthday season. Let that be the reason that you celebrate your birthday. Shout out your sign. It's the time to celebrate your birthday.
It's your birthday season, all month long. Go out and tell the DJ to play your song. Have a party, dance, do the Tootsie Roll. Take a trip to the beach or somewhere cold. Have your cake and eat it with ice cream. Throw a big old feast like a king and queen. You're a big deal at any age. Young or old, get up and celebrate. It's your birthday season. Let that be the reason that you celebrate your birthday. Shout out your sign. It's that time to celebrate your birthday. Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, back to Capricorn and Aquarius. It's your birthday season. Let that be the reason. It's your birthday season. Let that be the reason that you celebrate your birthday. Go mama, it's your birthday. Go daddy, it's your birthday. Go kiddos, it's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Go grandma, it's your birthday. Go grandpa, it's your birthday. Go grandkids, it's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Go home girls, it's your birthday. Go home boys, it's your birthday. 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 Go kinfolk, it's your birthday. Go kinfolk, it's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday.
All right, so let's get ready to read. I'm going to have a little sip of water, and the next voice you're going to hear is going to be mine again, reading the part of, well, not the part, I'm not going to do voices, but reading from the book of Nesto, if you will. All right, just a moment. So the first message is from Nesto on April 20th, 2024, and it reads, "Thanks for coming to see me tomorrow. I'm excited to see you. With confidence, I'd like to know..." I'm sorry, let's start over. "Thanks for coming to see me tomorrow. I'm excited to see you. With confidence." I don't know where that statement came from, but it's there. I'm just reading what's here. All right. "I'd like to know when you're making the doctor's appointment. Is it for your stomach or headlights? And is the stomach issue a lifelong one or not? It seems like it's not getting better, but worse based on how you speak about it. I've already got it in my mind that I'll be going to trial this time next year. And this time next year, I let Bible Lady know clearly that I'm not going down for something I didn't do. She told me how people are calling her bitches and hoes." Shaking my head. "I told her you got to have tough skin to win this phase. This shit will break down your mental and deteriorate you physically. It's a couple white guys who were here for 3 years on trafficking meth, 6 keys, and faced up to 25 years and accepted a plea of 10, do 5. A victory. The cornerstone in their case was a suppression of evidence motion for an illegal search and seizure. They were co-defendants with a paid lawyer and public defender. The paid did all the work, but was able to get the PD on board and have both of the defendants offered the same deal. The prosecutor wasn't ready to challenge the motion in time, and they agreed on a resolution. The judges seem to be trying to move people's cases along and clear case log space. I asked Bible Lady why she keeps coming if people are saying I'm guilty, but she insists There are several aspects about my case that don't make sense and don't appear to be true. And that was, of course, Nesto writing to Sonya on April 20th, 2024. Okay, so then Nesto writes Sonya again, same day. And there's some blackout. You know what? Oh, I'm so sorry, y'all. I did not share my screen. So let me share my screen. Whatsoever was I thinking? I apologize. Okay, share. And then I wanted to use this one. I think it is. Yeah, so we can see nice and big. Okay, so if you're looking at your screen, you see that this is a big portion at the top that's redacted. And, we don't know what was said here, but we'll read what we can. So he writes, I think it'd be best after the lease is up to do what you need to do, because at least something positive can be established while we wait for this all to subside. From the looks, I'll be 60 in here if I make it that far. I will keep it positive, though, regardless. Keep fighting for more bond hearings, even if they are unsuccessful. I have to continue. I know I have favor because I've had multiple bond hearings compared to many who've had only one. There is hope, and I do have favor. I just have to hold on and stay composed, focusing on my innocence. I know people know I am, but don't want me to be, because they don't like how I moved while free. People will hate you for whatever you do, good and bad. The ones who don't like you don't, because you have common sense. Regardless of religion and belief, it's what is inside a person that will carry them. Bible lady says people say I'm catching hell due to karma, but I don't believe in karma. What about reaping and sowing? What about the good old biblical principle of sowing and reaping? He didn't say that, I did. All right. And Bible lady know good and well that you can take out karma and you can just put in the principle of sowing. Whatever you do, whatever you soweth, that shall you also reap. She know good and well that she could say that some of these freaking times, but she refuses to say anything about the principle, the biblical principle of sowing and reaping. Forget about a karma. I mean, to me, all that's just another word for the principle of sowing and reaping, but whatever. Okay. Anyway, Bible lady says people say I'm catching hell due to karma, but I don't believe in karma, because like yourself at a very young woman, how could you deserve to be shot several times by a man who was jealous of you? I saw a 61-year-old black Uber driver shot and killed by an 81-year-old white man. Wrong place, wrong time. I've either read this before or I've heard somebody else read it. But, it's okay. It bears repetition. Okay. And again on 4/20/2024, Nesto writes Sonya again and says, one more thing. I want to know clearly. I want you to know clearly. I don't have to get out and chase money. $, $. I've already had that. My life is already designed to have all that without a struggle. I will acquire the best attorney I can find who will understand my circumstance to represent me. This is why I'm not taking any plea, because I've done nothing wrong. You've dissected all my cases and you know it as well yourself, Sonya. And then again on 4/20/2024, Nesto says, thanks for the books. Thanks for all you're doing. I love you and take care of yourself and the pretty body God blessed you with. And then Sonya finally gets a word in edgewise. Normally she's the one, but she finally jumps in and she says, on 4/20/2024, I'm going to the doctor. I know my health affects you. Hold a moment, please. Okay. All right. So 4/20/2024, Sonya answers back and she says, I am going to the doctor. I know my health affects you and my kids. I don't want to add to your issues. Is it time for another hearing? Hoping I get the final statements. I am staying in town until court is done. And then Nesto answers her back same day and he says, check to see, do I have another court date already? If so, what is it pertaining to? And you were correct about Roswell police. They are corrupt. Okay. For those two blue-eyed devils to get on stand and lie, etc., is some cold-blooded shit. Have I been indicted? Look online for me. And then Sonya answers Nesto back on 4/21. Wait a minute. Maybe she answers on 4/20. I'm not sure. But between 4/20 and 4/21, she says, okay, babe. And then on 4/21, Nesto says, good morning, love. And then on 4/21, Sonya answers back and says, good morning, lover. And then also on 4/21, Nesto speaks back to Sonya and he says, I see you not coming today. That's what the V-box say. Frowny face. I love you. And then Sonya answers him back on that same day. And she says, since all of our visits are on YouTube, think of it as you going live. Say what you need. Okay, here it is right here. Here it is right here. This is the plot thickens right here. Sonya says, since all of our visits are on YouTube, think of it as you going live. Say what you need to be heard. Be silent. No, being silent has not helped your situation, but helped the other side tell lies. They have used every conversation against you. Let people know what you need known. Not speaking on your actual relationship with these ladies. My biggest complaint when I was dating online was no one looked like their pictures and they were too touchy on the first date. It got exhausting. I love you. This is so interesting how Sonya and Nesto seem to mix up YouTube with the court of law and the real judicial process with social media. Like this is wild and crazy to me. But anyway, so Nesto answers her back on 4/21 and says, okay. And then he speaks again to her and he says, are the ladies saying thing on YouTube about me? Are the ladies saying thing on YouTube about me? Okay. And then Nesto speaks to her again and says, who would you suggest I begin with? Talking to you or Bible lady? And I'd hope she would not take and twist the truth. That's the reason why I asked you how many followers she has. I want to know if you think it will make an impact on my behalf. And in your opinion, how deep should I go in divulging the truth about things? What exactly should the focal point be in reference to the allegations? I want you to be concise and clear in your response. Exclamation mark. Because you must remember that once we speak on certain things, there is no recanting or taking back any statement made. Exclamation mark, 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 mark. Okay, Sonya? And then Sonya says to Nesto, same day, just go against the lies told in court. He said, be concise. And here she go being vague. Just go against the lies told in court. The type of person you are. Let's just go ahead and add the punctuation for effects, y'all. Okay, let me see. Just go against the lies told, period, and court, period. The type of person you are, period. That you are not a perv, period. How you treat children in your life, period. Your relationship with the people you deal with, comma, your personality on not being perfect, period. They heard your calls with Dre about you cheating, period. Okay. And then she speaks to him again and says, remember, Donald Trump is going through it with half the country hating him on lies. He shows up looking strong and unbothered. You are not alone with the bullshit. And then Sonya speaks again. Same day. And she says, the visit is tomorrow at 2. I don't know why today didn't take. I must have missed a step. Sorry. And I'm up here. And then Nesto says, okay, I ever told him that and cheated with who? Question mark. He says, okay, I ever told him that and cheated with who? Question mark. Wow, Nesto. I guess he's saying, okay, I never told him that and cheated with who? Question mark. I guess that's what he's saying. And then Sonya says, just generally cheated and was like you do that. Plus, one of the ex-wives stated you cheated on her, not saying talk specifically about that. That's your business. The bloggers did a piece on that call. And then same day, Nesto says, tomorrow I will break down when, where I bought the laptop and who was with me when I did so. I will go into details about certain things that directly challenge and disprove the allegations against me in summary, one matter after the other. And then Sonya says, yes, exclamation mark, 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 mark. The lies told. And being in Kentucky, not Georgia, that it wasn't a crime, but the act happened in Kentucky. The landlord property matter lie. The landlord property matter lie. All of that, right? And Nesto answers her back and he says, my talking will be slowed down for the people to better understand, okay? The other side tries to turn everything around, but I will speak what's real and do my part in clearing my name of the foolishness. The rest is up to the public to decide what they think. Have you discovered how to extract the video from our visits before anyone else does it? It's beneficial for us to have the original in case media outlets attempt to modify and edit any of the content from the videos, etc. I need to know how many followers you and Bible Lady have so I can know what moves to make. We should speak about the victims, kids, Sheridan, and my oldest daughter. The allegations, etc., everything. The victim's father and all that. Once a lie is told, it must continue, so we will clear all the lies up. Prepare, Bible Lady, on what we're doing and our objective. No games, because It's my life, and I need this executed correctly. So if she's going to start something here, she has to be willing to continue. I've asked Joe to retrieve the records, etc., to help vindicate me, but they haven't, so I must go ahead myself. Let him know I will be speaking live about all this injustice, including the unattainable bond in my possession as well. It's time to allow my voice to be heard. We will inform the world how you've been the only person helping to expose the truth and injustice. Lastly, you need to screenshot the message from the person who asked, "Was I okay?" in my DM. Very important. We're exposing that too. Okay, got it? Nesto again. So think of some particular questions that will help lead in the conversation and introduce the topics relevant to the objective. I needs to all flow as natural as a conversation, similarly like a podcast, but just one designed for an incarcerated inmate on a media platform. And then again, another the next message from Nesto to Sonya reads, in quotes, Nesto finally speaks out, and confronts the lies, 3 exclamation marks, end quote. Should be the headline. Start promoting it tonight to get everyone in anticipation for the visit and in statements to come. It's time, exclamation mark, mark, mark. Next message from Nesto to Sonya reads, looking at my bank statement, it'll show I was getting gas in Kentucky in 2021, the same day money was wired. We don't have time to discuss everything on one visit. It must be broken down into parts 1, 2, 3, etc. I need things to be thoroughly explained and clarified when needed. I want to realize the reaction of the people after each session. Feedback and public response. Also, I had the paperwork from Wildcat in my book bag concerning the RV. I will also speak on Phil's coercion of all the so-called witnesses against me. And then finally, Sonya responds on the next day, or it could be the same day. And she says, you can always call in and do it on live. Sylvia has 25,000 followers and growing, so we can call in on her live. Let's clear the lies. She can get the visits and put them out. She gave me the transcripts from the last hearing. I forwarded a copy to Hannah to get to you last week. See if your boy wants to do the same with her. The more, the better. And then Sonya sends another message and she says, I'll ask his mom. And then Nesto sends another message to Sonya and he says, next day, good morning, my love. And then Sonya says, good morning, babe. And then Nesto says, so I'll see you today, right? And then Sonya answers back, yes, at 2 p.m. And then Nesto says, you looking damn good today, baby. And then Sonya answers back, aw, thank love, you too. And then on the 22nd, Nesto answers back, moving forward, the train is moving fast. I've been saying the same things for 22 months. I had to bring up the divorce on my own to confirm the police lied. We think you talking to his mom is a great idea. If Bible Lady is introduced to her by you, it will create a connection between us, all that will expose what the prosecution is doing unjustly, especially since he and I have the same DA, and she obviously using the same improper tactics toward an identical objective, which is to convict innocent men of crimes they did not commit. Bible lady in speaking with his mom will inevitably think of my situation because there are so many similarities for one and for two. It will help Bible lady to really, really see that I'm innocent because the same things are happening to someone else. And if the world can see that he has been drugged for years on this situation, perhaps it will compel people on my end to step up and possibly support bonding me out once they realize I could potentially sit here for years on this bullshit. People will have a tangible scenario that may motivate them to help you help me. So yes, introduce Bible Lady and his mom and explain to her just how Bible Lady's platform can help acquire the needed listeners who may want to get involved. When is the next live? So I can be prepared. Because like I said before, I could die tomorrow and nobody would know the truth. And then Sonya answers back and says, what is the dude's name so Sylvia can pull his case? And Nesto says, thanks for today. I really needed to see. Didn't I miss you? Okay. Thanks for today. I really needed to see, period. Didn't I miss you that much? I love you. Okay. Whatever that means. And then Sonya says, I know it felt good to see you. Tomorrow at 7, you're going to call me to go live. Write down the points you want to make so you cover everything from renting, the explanation of how they arrested you, to court hearing, bond, lies, and relationships with your kids, and how you're not a perv, how you never met the girl before July 2019, wasn't in town, and would never force yourself on any woman, your relationship with the dad and aunt. I love you more. Get more inmates there on lies. Get more inmates there on lies. Get more inmates there on lies. Okay. Okay, whatever. And then I'm just going to read 2 more and then I got to dip out, but then I'll come back with another one. So these next 2 are on April 23rd, 2024. And this one is from Sonya to Nesto. And she says she can do it whenever you're ready. It could be today, tomorrow, whenever. The sooner, the better. And aren't you due for another bond hearing? Hasn't it been in 90 days since one of your cases? Let me see. Hasn't it been in 90 days since one of your other cases? Get your bullet points together so that you talk about each case individually as far as the relationship with the people in a claim tonight against you, so that you don't leave anything out. Also speak, no punctuation, my God. Also speak about the lease, the fact that we believe it was profile and your past record made you an easy mark, exclamation mark. Whew. I mean, come on, man. This lady is not trying to help this man at all. She could have bullet pointed this out. She didn't even put periods. Okay. And then she messages him again and says, get that haircut for next week visit. Do not look defeated. Look your best. Fight this with your head up. Show confidence in your innocence. Find more innocent inmates. Good morning, my love. All right. And with that, I will be out. All right. So jump back over here. And where am I trying to go? Okay. So I'm leaving off at the 23rd. With them, going ahead and plotting to do this social media blitz on the Bible Ladies channel. All right. So that's the conversation that led up to it and how everything, came together, at least as far as what's in the text messages, what they talked about when they were in person or on the phone. We have to sort of piece together. We don't have like all the pieces, but at least we see from the text perspective what led up to them getting on that phone, on that call that day when Nesto was sitting there basically hushing Sonya, telling her, no. I've been quiet for too long. No. Let me get this out. And he was rapid firing all of his points to Sonya while she sat in that visit. And then the next thing we knew, he was calling in to the Bible Lady channel, with that whole situation. So I want to thank you all so much for tuning in today. I gotta go and get some dinner going, or buy the dinner, or whatever. I have to figure out what the dinner is going to be. So I have to get off of here for now. But I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. And we'll get back to this. It's probably going to be just a few messages between the ones here where I left off, and then when I got into I already have a video where I got into from the 25th of April forward. So anyway, we'll read everything so we can see everything that's in the middle, or so I can, and whoever hasn't already heard it, or if you're hearing it again, if you don't mind hearing it again, then I welcome you to come back and listen in for the next one. And I will see you all on the next one. Bye.